Hey guys, it's Chris Anderson here, coming to you from my prep center, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about polybags. Now, this probably doesn't seem like an exciting topic, and frankly, it's only exciting to people that do FBA, but it's a very important topic. Okay, when you start doing this business, you're going to end up doing a lot with polybags. Whether you're selling a few items a day or a few thousand items a day, you're going to have to polybag a lot of stuff. Anything that's plush, a toy with an exposed part, uh, really just a lot of stuff. I polybag a lot more than I probably have to. That's just me. I go through thousands of polybags a week. So it's always interesting when I can do something, just a little bit to change my business and make it more profitable, both by saving time and saving money. And polybags are one of those things that a little tweak to what you're doing might save you a whole bunch of time and money. Now, what's important about polybags is we need to look at a few factors. There's how the polybag functions and how much does a polybag cost. If we find a polybag that's the best polybag in the world, but it's real expensive, that's not going to be good. But if we find a crap polybag that takes forever to set up, but it's dirt cheap, also not good. We need to hit a middle ground, maybe. But I'll talk about that at the end. I'm actually going to rate 3 popular brands of polybags. Now, I wish that I would have been able to have a smaller polybag for Uline because I wanted to show comparative size polybags, but unfortunately I don't. But I will at the end do a price comparison, and all of my prices will be based off the same polybag. But I want to give you a little tour of what you would get from Uline. So this is a standard Uline polybag. This is actually their Luxe brand, I do believe it's called. It's supposed to be the higher end from them. You can see it does have the 3 language warning labels. I don't know if you can really see it that well, but these are warnings in 3 different languages. You're required on any bag that has an opening over 5 inches or side over 5 inches to have these 3 warnings on them, and this bag has that, so that's nice. Now let's actually put something in this poly bag and let's see how it works. And this bottle of Sriracha beer that somebody gave me, even though I don't drink beer, so let's send it off to Amazon. Now, in these videos, if I was sending a big bottle of beer to Amazon, I wouldn't be sending it in just a poly bag. I'd of course be bubble wrapping it, but I wanted to make this video comparison just kind of without doing too much and adding too much to it. So we'll just pretend I'm polybagging a bottle of beer to send to Amazon. So what I've done is I've put the bag or the bottle in. I have rolled it up. Maybe I could have cut it, but I want to talk a little bit here about another important part of polybags, on the warning and the plastic. And this plastic from Uline, it's not bad. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. This self-stick strip, okay? There's a little piece of plastic over it. This is my biggest problem with Uline bags. So watch this, okay? So I peel that off, and immediately, now this one did fall off, but if you use Uline bags for any length of time, you know about them sticking to your hand, okay? This one did fall right off, but if I would have had to pick it up, it would have been, and it's still, now it won't come off my hands, okay? Not a big deal if you just have 1 or 2, but if you're doing hundreds of items or dozens of items, this adds up, and you end up with these. I actually ruined a Roomba with those things, so don't do that. It's really bad. These clear films, it's bad. Now, I want to give these this glue here on this the best chance to stick. I just rolled this over with the beer bottle, and I gave it a real good press down. Now I'm going to give this, actually, you know what? Let's go back and let's talk about the next brand. I'm going to give this quite a while to set, okay? I want these bags to really be in their element. So we'll come back to the Uline bag. I want to see how good that glue is. See, that glue failing, if that glue fails, that means I have to tape the bag. Well, taping the bag doesn't seem like a big deal, except that it takes time, and time is money. It's basic a business. And when you're doing prep, you're not making money, okay? You make money in this business when you're buying inventory, when you're in stores, when you're, shopping online, whatever your business model is, you make money doing that, but you don't make money putting stuff in poly bags. In fact, it costs you money. So you want to do it as quickly and cheaply as possible. It's basic business. So this bag here, we started with Uline. This bag here is from a company called the Boxery. Okay, theboxery.com, uline.com, and the third bag we're going to do is going to be from ilovesupplies.com. Now, the Boxery, these bags are quite a step up from Uline. So I used Uline when I first began my Amazon business, and I used them for about 18 months or so. Really the first, 18 months to 2 years, because I got free shipping over $300 from them, and I thought that I was saving a lot of money using them. Turns out, as soon as I switched to the Boxery, these bags are head and shoulders over the Uline bags. So let me show you guys. I got my jar of duck fat here. I'll put that down in. And again, I'm going to peel this off. Now, let's see how sticky this is. This is actually a pretty good strip. Okay, this actually really doesn't stick. Okay, so that's quite a bit better than the Uline bag. Good, we're off to a good start. The plastic's on it's good. I didn't show you guys the writing on it, but the warnings are nice and bright. In fact, they look a lot more professional than the Uline bags. So I'm going to just fold this over. I'm going to glue it around. Give that a press down. That's nice. Okay. Now let's see how this Uline's set up. Okay, because this is really what's important about poly bags. Does this come right off with the glue? It does. I am barely pulling on this, and this poly bag is just ungluing itself right away. This is not good. And the problem with this is that means that I have to retape this bag. Okay. This glue, once you set it, it should not come unglued. So now to send my beer bottle to Amazon, I'm going to have to roll this, knowing that this glue isn't going to hold, and I got to go in and do this. That's really frustrating, guys. Okay, that's not how you should do this. I just had to add a step that really isn't necessary. Okay, so now I got it taped. You know, it's just annoying because tape costs money, and taping stuff takes up my time. That's not good. Okay, not good all around. But we'll tape that over. And that's our Uline bag that now has to be taped. That's frustrating. Now, while I was talking about that, the Boxery bag should have had time to set. And it's a little bit better, but it also just came right unglued. That's not good. So now, for the Boxery bag, I got to tape that too. That's frustrating. Okay, so tape that. Okay, so the Boxery, that's set. Not bad. And it's annoying though, you know, when you're having to do an extra step. I hate extra steps, guys. I'm real lazy. I don't know if you guys realize this. I want to do the least amount of work to get the most result possible. Taping bags shut, that's a lot more work than I want to deal with. So now this is a 9x12 from ilovesupplies.com. Now let's look at this real quick. I showed you guys the other warning labels. This has all 3 warning labels. And John, the guy that runs ilovesupplies.com, I actually asked him if he would put Braille on it because I thought that would be really funny. And he said no. And that's probably a really good idea. Also, another little touch. There's 2 little things about this that I like. Okay, number one, it says ready to ship on it. So if I was doing like a bundle, you know, I throw a couple Scotty peelers down in this bag, I could just seal this up and I don't have to add the ready to ship sticker. Again, it's eliminating a step. That's nice. Nice touch. Also, it says on it what the size is right there, 9x12. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare of my ring light, but it says 9x12. The number of times, you know, especially when you're working with other people, you got other people moving stuff around, you look at a poly bag and you're like, well, what size is it? I mean, they all look basically the same, but what's the difference between an 8x10 and a 9x12 and all that stuff? Or you're saying to somebody, hey, go grab me the 9x12 bags. It's nice to have the 9x12 right on the bag. Very nice touch. So let's seal this up and let's see how this holds. So first thing off the bat, we got the strip. This strip is very similar to the Boxery, falls right off. Okay, almost no static to it, so it's not sticky to me. And we're gonna go all the way around, get this a nice tight seal, and there we go. Okay, so we got that glued on there, and we let it sit for a second. These are technically, they're called reclosable bags, I think, but the glue sets in about 10 to 15 seconds, so should be set now. So let's see how this does. So this is why I love these bags. This glue is not going anywhere, okay? So you can see here, I'm actually pulling this. That's the bag ripping. the glue's still stuck, okay? We have like a wood glue or a wood glue wood situation. Wood glue is stronger than wood. So ripping this, I'm literally breaking the bag instead of the glue. And that's such a nice touch. Okay, I just snapped the glue strip in half. Okay, so what that's saying, although I'm ripping this bag apart, is that glue seal is not going anywhere. And that's real nice, okay? That means I don't need to tape this bag shut. I can actually rely on the glue. That's a huge deal, okay? So let's talk price, okay? Personally, and I'll just tell you guys my opinion, the I Love Supply bag is vastly superior to the other two. These are what I use in my prep center. I've bought quite a few of them. I've been pretty happy with them. And I mean, I probably bought hundreds of thousands of these two brands right here, and I am enamored with the I Love Supplies bags. So just to give a quick recap, the Uline bags, the strip on them is by far the worst. It's the worst in the business as far as I'm concerned. The glue on them, pretty terrible too. Other than that, they're okay. The warning label is also kind of not as professional looking. The Boxery, the warning label is much nicer looking. The bag, you know, the bags are pretty much the same. The strip is much better than the Uline bags. The glue's bad. Okay, glue came right off and did not hold for 1 second. The I Love Supply bag, on the other hand, the strip came right off. It was good. The bag's good. We have this additional, I mean, look at this right on the side. It says Ray is shipped. You know that Amazon doesn't read anything, but that's, if they're going to read anything, they're going to read that, okay? And the glue held, the strip was good, everything about it's good, okay? Now, let's talk money, okay? Because that's kind of where the rubber meets the road. Which one of these is cheapest? Because there's got to be one that's a better value. So what I did was I calculated a 9x12 bag with shipping, and I only ordered 1,000 of them. Now, from the Boxery, their minimum order for 9x12 is 2,000. So actually, it should be a better value. But this is where it gets shocking. The Uline bag, ordering 1,000 with shipping to me at 16686, yeah, that's my zip code, was 7 cents, 7.1 cents. Okay, so to get 1,000 of them was right around $71. Okay, the Boxery was 9.6 cents. Okay, well, what that means is that it was actually, because of the way the pricing works, with the shipping and everything, it was 9.6 cents. That's almost a dime. That's crazy expensive. I mean, it's, you know, it's 25% more expensive than the box from or the bag from Uline. That's expensive. So, drum roll, please. ilovesupplies.com. They are at 6.3 cents a bag. Okay, so they're actually the cheapest bag here and clearly the highest quality. Okay, that's why I've switched over. I've been doing a lot of prep for people where I've been prepping products actually very similar to this. I'm not prepping Dr. Bronner's soap, but I've been prepping very similar products to this, and I have been using these religiously. These have really sped up my prep, okay? And another added benefit of them that not a lot of people talk about is these are actually heat sealable, okay? So I use a heat sealer. It's right here, a bar sealer, a lot of people call this. You can throw something in the bag and seal it with the sealer, and it seals very nicely. It's actually a really nice touch. It's not an advertised touch, but it's something that I use pretty frequently, okay? So clearly, you know, we got Uline here, which is kind of the worst bag. Boxery, which is way better than Uline, but we got I Love Supplies, which is way better than both of them, and actually the cheapest bag. That's crazy, guys. So listen, check these out. It's ilovesupplies.com. I will say this, I'm not paid for this. I'm not an affiliate of them. I don't think that they do affiliates at all, okay? And the other thing that I really like about ilovesupplies.com is you can buy 100 packs, and I think they do 100 and 500 and 1,000 packs. Then they have larger wholesale volumes. Just look on their site. I don't want to go into the pricing on it because I'm not 100% versed in it. But they have, you know, if you just need 100 poly bags, that's fine. If you're just getting started out, there's maybe no reason to buy 1,000 bags, okay? you know, it might take you a couple months to go through 1,000 bags when you just get started. So save yourself a little bit of money. You're able to get 100 bags from them, and they do free shipping. That's why it's so cheap. You know, these are actually cheaper, except when, well, I forget which one of these was not cheaper, but the way the shipping worked out on them, they got more expensive because of the shipping. Okay, so because the I Love supplies are free shipping, you don't have to worry about that. And it's a real nice touch. It really makes things nice and fixed cost, which is helpful when you're calculating your cost of goods, because you want to calculate your cost of prep into that calculation so that you know if you're actually being profitable or not. Because poly bags, even at 6.3 cents each, they can cut into your margin pretty quickly. So it's nice to have one that saves you time and saves you money. I really appreciate that. So guys, I just wanted to give you a rundown on poly bags and what's new with them. And I hope that this video was as exciting as it was to make it. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.